Hey guys, I just wanted to jump on here real quick and do a little opinion video on free shipping versus calculated shipping on eBay. I've tried both, and I think both have their advantages and disadvantages. My personal preference is calculated shipping because with free shipping being on the East Coast, if I have to send something to the West Coast, it's obviously going to be more expensive than sending something to the East Coast or even the Midwest or the middle part of America. So I would prefer calculated shipping on that in that sense. Also, I've done both, and I don't see a difference in sales. The items I've had for free shipping didn't really sell any quicker than the ones I had for calculated shipping that were comparably the same thing or similar. And also I've had some that I had free shipping on and then changed it back to calculated shipping, and they sold where they didn't sell when they had free shipping on them. So my opinion is calculated over free shipping for those reasons, and I just think it's a better for your investment. When you're flipping anything, merchandise online, if you are a car salesman or you own a car dealership, or if you are flipping homes, it's all about the numbers, and in the end the numbers add up. And that's exactly the way it is with flipping things online. You have to look at the item that you have, what it has sold for, not what it's listed for, because we all know that just because something's listed for $100 doesn't mean it's going to sell for that. You have to look at the sold comparables. Just like in real estate, I have to look at the sold comparables for houses to get an idea of what to list, what a listing price would be for those homes, and what they're worth for my buyers. So it's the same thing on selling online. You got to look at the sold items, how many items are listed compared to how many items have sold. I think in this business we call it the sell-through rate. You have to check that, see what that says, and it'll give you an indication of how long maybe something will sell. I have some items on my store that I know are not going to be quick sells. They are different items that not a lot of people are going to buy, but some of them are valuable. Actually, I just sold one yesterday. I'll put it up on the screen. Picked this up at a house clean out. I didn't pay anything for it other than my time, energy. I cleaned it up, I plugged it in, made sure it worked. I couldn't make sure it completely worked because I didn't have a computer I could set it up with, but I plugged it in. I hit all the buttons. Everything seemed to work correctly. So, and it sold. $119 plus I think $48 shipping. So this person's all in almost $170. And like I said, I just have the time I put into it. I didn't pay anything out for it. That is something that I was going to throw it away. I was just going to recycle it, cut the cord off of it, get the copper out of that, and then probably just throw the rest of it away. So I decided to look it up. Weren't very many listed, and there weren't very many sold, but the ones that were sold were selling for over $100. So I decided, well, I'll just throw it on there and see what happens. I wasn't going to pay for the shipping on it, $48. But it sold. It took about, I'd say 4 or 5 months, maybe a little less than that. But it did sell. So those kind of items that people will buy, but it takes a special buyer, a certain buyer, those things are going to sit, and that's okay. But if you have something that you think is going to sell quickly, make sure you check that sell-through rate, see how many are listed, see how many have sold in the last 90 days, and go from there. But sorry, I kind of got off on a tangent. I just wanted to talk about eBay shipping, but my preference is calculated shipping. And if you hear my kids in the background, I'm at my in-laws and they're playing in the pool, so I just thought I'd take a few minutes while they're not fighting. They're getting ready to fight, but while they're not fighting, and do just a little quick video. But that's my opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. You can agree or disagree. Doesn't matter to me. And your experience may be different, and that's okay. So good luck out there. God bless and happy selling. I almost forgot. Please like and subscribe.